Brian Palavira on far here with Darcy Africa, 2012 Hardrock 100 champion. How does it feel, Darcy?
It hasn't sunk in yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
So maybe later this week it'll sink in.
Yeah, you've been here before. You've had a couple good races, but what was different this week?
Well, I was in second for 24 hours, and then pulled into Maggie, and Diana popped out of the tent, and she had similar stuff going on that happened to her 2 years ago, and so we shared a moment together, and then I realized, whoa, okay, that puts me in the first place now, and so so I just had that in my head. I didn't really know where anybody else was behind me, so I just kind of tried to stay steady and keep running my race, and that was kind of my goal in this year, was just to remain consistent and be on top of eating and just taking care of myself all day. So
yeah, did you have any real low points during the day?
Nothing really low, typical 100-mile low points and high points, but nothing that was shutting me down in any way. So I was thankful for that.
Yeah. Any favorite moments out there on the course?
Favorite moments. I love seeing is that Ice Lake, down from Grant Swamp and then looking down at Ice Lake. I love that, just in terms of the beauty of the course, and there's a lot of special moments out there. It's hard to pinpoint just one,
totally.
But it's the people. It's really the people that are part of the course. It's the people that are part of the race that really make it. So
yeah, along those lines, like every time I saw you at the aid station, you were always so positive and always so you were smiling, and you may look tired, but you always had a really great attitude throughout.
Yeah.
Like, do you work on that, or just who you are?
It's one of my goals, I think, in running, especially this distance and 100 milers, is, if I'm gonna have a crew and I'm gonna have people out there supporting me, I better.
Yeah.
It's that's the high point. Is if you're having a low point, you're like, oh, nope, I'm gonna see my crew in about a mile, and they're gonna pick me up. And so my goal is to always get to those aid stations with a smile on my face, even if I'm not feeling great. And so that's kind of always my goal, is to come in happy.
And speaking of things that make you happy,
yes.
A couple times on the course I saw you with little Sophia here.
Yeah.
How does that, like, not playing your race, but just your joy out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's great having her there, and I love coming in and giving hugs, and it's great. And then it can also be challenging too, because I know it's hard for the, as a child, it's hard to understand that what your mom's doing.
Yeah.
So she, I would come in, and then for me to come in and leave, I'm sure that's hard for her to process. So
yeah, but she's always around the races and smiling and playing with.
No.
So she's a part of the race. This is like the Hardrock family, and I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. But congratulations!
Thank you so much, Brian.
See, one more question, I guess.
Just one second. Hold it. 1 minute.
I can't.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, you've had a lot of great races in your life, and a lot of great wins. Like, how does this play in there? I mean, like.
Hardrock was, Hardrock was one of my dreams to win. So that's why it's not really set in just yet. So this was a big one for me, because it is such a special race in the community that this race embodies, and this is why I think Hardrock is really epitomizes why I fell in love with the sport. Yeah. So to win this race, that's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
So
Well, congratulations, and see you in Leadville.
All right.
Congrats again,
we'll see you
Darcy.
in Leadville. Thanks.